What's up, guys? It's Jaguar YGO, and we're here with Team Ghost. What did you do? Who are you, and what did you do?
What's up, guys? I'm Brendan Beckman, BB, for you guys that know me, owner of Ghost Events and Gaming, and me and the guys here, we made a top 8 today at the YCS Las Vegas.
Nice. Well, let's go ahead and start over here with Kyle.
All right, I played Branded Despia. The deck list honestly probably needs some work, but I didn't have much time to test with the new ban list, so this is what I went with. We got 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Nibiru, 3 Serenir, 3 Magma, 3 Oliver, double Macaria, double Tragedy, double Albaz, 2 Lubellions, 1 Adlin, 1 Cartesia, and 1 of the shop.
Nice.
That's it for the monsters.
Okay.
Spells, we got 3 Opening, 3 Fusion, double Deployment, probably should be a 3rd one to be honest, 2 Branded in Red, 2 Alert, 1 Regain, 1 Lost, tried 1 Eclipse, and then for the traps we got Sword next.
Nice. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and lastly go through your extra deck and then side deck.
Sure, extra deck first?
Yeah.
Played 2 Rebellion, 2 Mary Jade, 2 Albion, 1 Brimbrum, 1 Predaplant, 1 Chimera, 1 Lenatus, 1 this, 1 Dusk, 1 Masquerade, 1 Grura, and 1 Electromagic.
Nice. Okay.
I call that guy just Q-Tip, because I can never say his name right.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever that thing is. I'm not even gonna try. 1 Harpy Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storm, 3 Evenly, 1 Golem, 2 Eclipse, 2 Super Poly, 3 D Barrier, and then the 1 Called by the Grave. Just for the first mostly.
Nice. All right, so that was Kyle. What's your last name?
Hotel?
Nice. Well, thank you for that one. We're going to go and hop over here to AK and BB, who basically played the same list, but there's just a couple differences. So we'll go ahead and have to get into it.
1 card off in the main and 1 card off in the side, so
Okay.
practically the same. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, we played Kashtira, 3 Fenrir, 3 Unicorn, 3 Rise Heart, 1 Scareclaw, 1 Ogre, and one of the differences in our list is I elected to use 2 Kashtira to your limit, where Anthony only used
I just
1.
played the 1, which you'll see later in the list, the difference.
And then 3 Ash Blossoms to round out the monsters. For spells, we played 3 Pots, 4 Field Spells, 3 Theosis, and 3 Births, all pretty standard. Our
Okay.
spice, we used 3 Forbidden Lands, and then the other difference in our deck, I played 2 enemy controllers, and I went with the 3 going over the second.
Okay.
And then we played one talent as well. Just,
Nice.
And then for traps, played 3 imperms, and then 1 each Big Bang and 1 prep.
Big Bang and prep.
Yeah,
Okay.
we played 40 cards. I'd say it was they were good. I got a little unlucky in top cut using this guy trying to mill to hit a monster when because this can give you a play. This is why I played 2 of this is you can have these 2 in your hand, and if you can mill just normal summoning and hit something that can revive, and then you could combo off. So I just wanted to make my deck have a little bit higher chance of having that play, or just to start. Where I do understand the 3rd econ though; it's extremely impactful in the mirror match. It was really good all weekend, so I was happy with the list. Nothing I would change.
Nice. And then we'll go ahead and go into extra deck. Were you guys playing basically the same extra deck or a little different?
I think it's same card for card.
Yeah, nothing
Okay.
in the extra deck was different.
So we'll go ahead and hop over to BB for the extra deck then here in a second.
Yeah, we played 2 Zeus, played the Dark Arm guy, The Mecafan Beast Draco sack. Actually 2 pops, different utility. Played our basic 2 Shangri-Las. We elected to go with 2 big eyes instead of 1, just so in the mirror match, if they banish one, we'd always have the crackback to take. Instead, we only went with 1 Diabolus because we figured if they end on him, we'd be able to big eye that. So having the big eye was more important. And then we went with 2 Arise Hearts, pretty standard there. We went with the Baron for the Ash play to synchro. Originally, I tested and we talked about using using Mourners on top of it, but Mourner we didn't think had a high enough impact right now, and it was just not that just wasn't that good. So Ash was just the best one, and then we played Nist, which I'll explain. We played Donner to help clear the board as the Scrap Dragon to out-deably, and then we played Goliath for the protection with Prosperity, which I think it was still worth playing Goliath. I don't remember a moment it specifically came up, but there's never a time I didn't need, I didn't want something else where I would still continue to play Goliath.
Yeah, it only came up once for me.
And then
it's still.
And then for the side, with the Nist, one of the other hot techs for Branded and Sword Soul was an Ultimate Slayer. Our last round of Swiss. It was my game 2 and his game, your game 3. When both of our opponents just ended on Baron Chisao, and we both slayered their Barons and just FTK'd them both in the same turn. So that was pretty fun. That was probably a highlight moment of the weekend. Yeah, Slayer was nice, and that's why the Nist. I don't think I actually slayered Branded one time though the whole weekend. I didn't play much Branded. I played a lot of Sprites.
I sided him against Pack and with the Runic, but I didn't draw it. So
same. I sided against Cody, and I didn't draw it either. 2 Lava Golems, 2 Fog Kings. For Nibiru, Lava Golem. Yeah.
The Ritual decks can't tribute, Nitriad can't tribute. A lot of cool interactions with it.
Nice.
Played 1 Feather Duster, and our 1 Thrust as our second Duster, our 3rd Slayer, our 2nd Talents, our Terraforming. This we figured was only super alive going second, and really really good against Kashtira, because that's the deck that 100% is alive most of the time. I guess not in my last game, right?
And it was really awkward going first with it, so we wanted it just on the side.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Talents was still really good in the range.
We played 2 evenly matched for board-wise. We played 2 Psalms for going first for evenlies. It was mainly for evenly, right? That was the main.
Clips.
I mean, we had land for that.
You guys don't care about Dark Ruler, do you?
No. Yeah, it was mainly for
Dark Hole, right? And he just did those Spell and Trap.
The Mega Wipes is what it was for. I'd say it was
the board wipes.
It was decent because the idea is you either have this or you have your Ash to make your Baron. So you should have 4 to 5 ways if you leave all the Ashes in to have one of these set up turn 1, so you don't just get blown out.
Yeah.
And then the last card is I elected to use 3 D barriers in my side.
And with the side ratios, I only had 2. My last card was Change of Heart that I used to go with the Talents, and this definitely won me a lot of games. I don't regret not using this. I still probably should have used 3 barriers, but it would have been something else different, changing ratios for sure, because I wouldn't have not played this card.
Nice.
I don't know if I missed Change of Heart. I never thought about it, but D barrier was okay. I didn't play enough Branded for it to have its highest impact this weekend, but I don't know. I always want to draw that card against those decks. I think it's the best card, so.
Nice. All right, well, that seems to be it for the deck profile. Do any of you guys, all 3 of you, have any shout outs you want to give out?
You want to go first, Kyle?
Yeah, I'll shout out my teammates. They were broken this whole tournament, honestly. Most of the time, I didn't even get a game 3 because they just won so fast. So, that was pretty nice.
Nice.
Yeah, shout outs to everyone I borrowed cards from. So, Corey, DJ, BB, of course. Everyone else, if I'm forgetting somebody that I borrowed cards from. Shout outs to Ghost, Tom, Johnny, Leo. Shout outs to, of course, Rihanna and my daughter, Brooklyn.
Nice.
And yeah, you guys know. Shout out to the ones who've helped me all along the way.
BB.
Finally, shout outs to mi esposa, mi reita. Shout outs to Corey for hooking me up with the bling and having me on deck over here. You the man, Corey.
Starlines.
You and Level 7, appreciate all your guys' support from that store. If you're in Colorado, check out Level 7. Also, I do have my store, Ghost Events and Gaming. I have tournaments 4 days a week, so come check it out. I got all the singles you need. If you want to learn anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, I'll teach and explain anything. Just come check out the shop, guys.
Shout out Shay for the Baron I borrowed. I forgot you. I didn't forget you, Shay.
Also, shout out to my videographer here behind the camera. He's helped put on some awesome content for the store. So I want to give a big shout out to him because, yeah, there's no way I have the time, the energy, or the know-how to make anything as cool as he does. So big shout out to him and everybody that comes to the store. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, let's go. All right, well, thank you guys and congrats on top 8. We'll see you all back home.